Though she may be but little, she is fierce.
Hello and welcome to the Final Podcast, the last podcast you'll ever listen to.
Booze, brews, horror, movie reviews. Your final bros have survived.
Yes, we are here with Brian Hotboy Logrosta.
Yup, Big Crawdad, and we are joined by Shane. I want to be in your shit, Smith.
I love voodoo.
And we are joined by Mike the Cannibal Gypsy.
I love Victor Crowley's body because he's a jack
Tumor?
guy in fucking overalls.
That's true. The Matt is with us as well.
Can we go to the bayou?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to, except that it's too hot.
Yeah, you also get all your limbs ripped off.
You also probably get a ton of bugs. Like that's the thing. Like that's not shown. The bio looks awesome, except for all the fucking bugs.
See, like
And alligators?
I like the mystery of the bayou, but there's bugs there that don't exist anywhere else in the world.
No, you got those bayou bugs.
Bayou bugs be
Those
nasty.
double B's.
Also, you got to watch out for the Victor Crowleys.
That's the thing.
They'll get you.
The Hatchet series is phenomenal.
Yes.
It doesn't get the respect it deserves, especially in the modern slasher game. It is great.
So I'm going to say this. We don't give it enough credit because every time we mention consistent slashers, we leave this one out.
Wow. You blaming us? You're probably right.
But it's true. We always like harping back to like Scream and stuff like that. But like Hatchet truly, top to bottom, is a very good, consistent slasher series.
Okay. I will be honest. It is a great slasher series. I will say this movie is considerably weaker than the other movies.
Yes. It's by far the worst of the four. I agree with that.
It's still fun.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. But I'm saying that, like, it is a good franchise. 4 movies. It is really good. I will say, for some reason, this movie just doesn't have the oomph as the other
I
movies.
think it goes more of a comedy route.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, it is still entertaining. It's fun. It's a good series. It doesn't get the respect as some of the other series, especially more modern slasher series. But, yeah, I mean, Hatchet's great. Adam Green is specifically, the director, loves a lot of these old slasher series.
Yeah.
Pays homage to the George Romeros. Pays homage to the Wes Cravens.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of fun. They combine parody with just brutal kills.
Very brutal.
And it works.
Yeah.
A 1v1, who's winning? Crowley or, like, say, Jason?
Crowley.
Wow. Well, Crowley's also like truly unkillable,
Yeah.
True.
especially after the last
also
movie.
super
See,
jacked.
for them to be actually make this movie even a thing, because the way that the last movie went, Crowley was dead.
Yeah, they Necronomicon him back pretty much.
So like he truly is unkillable.
Yeah. Because you could always necro him back. Because that's what they do. They say like the Latin words. He comes back from the grave. All that good stuff. But yeah, no, Victor Crowley though, what he has for him is he doesn't like to just kill you. He likes to brutally kill you.
Oh no,
Like,
you're gonna die in a very bad fashion.
yeah, it's always the most painful way imaginable.
Yeah, he kills with hatchets. He kills with just grinding your body parts, chainsaws, saws. Like he will absolutely. In any case, you're going to get limbs detached.
Yes.
I think his
Cut up.
favorite is a nice beheading.
Loves to dismember.
He does, but he just loves to take all the limbs off first. Like he makes sure you don't have arms and legs before your head comes off.
Yeah, he loves.
He doesn't go reverse.
No.
Right, because he
Love that
knows
shit.
the head off first, instant death.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a chicken or a chicken man or a chicken woman.
Yeah, no, yeah, we don't discriminate.
So he goes, feet, hands, elbows.
Yeah.
And then he'll go ahead, just so you feel it more.
More. No, he's crazy.
Think of all the great kills this movie has had in terms of the decapitations. They've had mid-sex scenes interrupted with decapitations.
Oh,
Like,
into a more vigorous sex thing too. Like that's one of my favorite kills in the series.
this series is great with the parody kills. It's just, it is great. It's so fun to watch, so entertaining, so goofy. They all seamlessly have the same plot,
It's a fact.
and it works.
Yeah. Victor Crowley, would you consider him up there with the icons of horror?
I'm going to say no based on one thing and one thing only. This movie's way more indie.
Yeah.
So you're talking about like people who know about Victor.
Yeah.
In terms of people who know about
True.
Jason, Freddy, Michael.
Fair. Less people definitely know about Victor. Poor Vic.
Which is a shame because he's a tank.
Yeah, I
He
agree.
is a tank.
I agree that he won't be, but he should be.
Yeah.
You
see those
because
overall?
The story's
Looks great.
The story's good. It's actually, as ridiculous as it is, it's less ridiculous than the other concepts, which are just like, I guess, a bit more serious, but like more ridiculous.
Yeah. His idea is he was a real person who just was voodoo cursed, and that's why he has to haunt the Honey Island swamp every night.
Yeah, he was bullied, and they basically bullied his dad into killing him,
Yes,
essentially.
literally, yes.
Shane, can I get a real quick Victor Crowley daddy?
Wow. Okay.
That
Yeah.
was pretty good.
He does look for his daddy always.
Yeah.
It's
I
true.
liked it.
His dad is the one that murdered him with the hatchet to the head.
Yeah, but it was an accident, an accidental murder.
Well, bullies, like, they thought they were going to play jokes and throw fireworks in his house, but essentially they lit his house on fire. They're a bunch of arsonists.
Yes. So another thing I do love about this series is there's the reoccurring Perry Shen.
Yeah, it's a different, like, basically a different character. That's
Yes.
a relative of the previous
This
character in
is
every
the
film.
first movie where he's the same character from a previous movie. So his first character died in the first movie, shocker. His second character died in the second movie, shocker. His third character, though, survives.
Is he the only survivor of Crowley?
Well, we'll
Well,
learn Daniel Harris is also still alive.
Mary Beth Dunstan.
Yes, Mary Beth
seemingly-
Dunstan has
Right.
also survived.
She's also the person that has killed Crowley, essentially.
Yes. So he has survived this situation for the third one, and now he has gone on to be the main character of this one. And I don't want to really delve into that until we delve into the spooky pit.
Let me get a spooky pit, Matt. Let me get that shit. Okay, cool.
I almost
All
licked you.
right. Victor Crowley was released in 2017. After 10 years, Victor Crowley returns to killing in the Honey Island swamps. We love Louisiana, and this film was directed by Adam Green, who's directed all the other movies, if I'm not mistaken, and stars Perry Shen, Kane Hodder, Laura Ortiz, Dave Sheridan, Crystal Joy Brown, Felissa Rose, you love her from Sleepaway Camp, Chase Williamson, Katie Booth, Brian Quinn, you love him from Impractical Jokers, and Tiffany Shepis. Yeah, she drowns. People drown.
Yeah, she does drown. That's honestly a horrific death.
Brutal death.
Like, can you imagine just being trapped under a chair?
And basically, we'll get you out.
And they just never can. And like, you just have to basically sit there for hours until you drown. That's terrifying.
Truly, there's no way I would allow that to happen. Like, if you're in that situation, there's no way you'd actually allow that to happen.
You have to find something to break it.
Right? Like,
But the thing is, you can't leave the plane because you literally, every time someone even attempted, they died.
well, Victor Crowley.
Yeah.
He's Victor Crowley. He's on the prowl.
Victor Crowley.
Yeah, I mean, he's on the fucking prowl, dude. 24/7. Opening scene, there's fucking couple. The dude's botching the fucking... He's botching the proposal.
Yeah.
And
He's
they're
all cheese and crackers.
Yeah,
I don't think she's a fucking bot. You see the snot face she
Dude,
ends up with?
they like try to hook up, and they're fucking snot all over their face. It's disgusting.
Yeah, passion bump that shit.
Wow.
God.
Oh
Ew.
shit! I don't think I ever would have done this in mine. I never would have done this.
Big snot guy, huh?
This is sicker than rape.
No, like, it was a
snot shit.
passionate, they got engaged, and it was a passionate kiss.
Shit, this is a hot posh.
It's hot.
Too much snot for me, though.
Yeah.
No,
way too
dude,
much.
I actually think
Shane,
not
do you have
enough
a
snot for you.
Do you have a snot fetish?
No, but you're a snot boy.
Oh my.
I didn't
Good
passion
Lord.
bump this. You did.
But you wanted to.
I don't. and
Yes,
I
you did.
didn't. I think we should reverse that.
No, see, that's crazy. Don't listen to him.
The passion bump is sacred.
Don't. You don't get to reverse a passion bump. But anyway, obviously, they do that whole thing. They make out. They're proposed. The second someone proposes, you know you're gonna get fucking murked. So a guy comes. He's like, you know, you're not supposed to be in this swamp at night. This is Victor Crowley's
He's
swamp.
like,
So-
oh, bye, Hunkwell.
and he gets his head cut off, and you get the Kill Bill blood squirting out of the neck. Which, I'll be honest, I know it's so fake. I love it every time it happens.
love
I'm
the
gonna
fact
be
that-
honest. I like it in this movie. I would hate it in like probably anything else.
It's true because the movie's so parody.
Yeah.
That like it makes sense, but he's actually like pointing to his head.
Yes,
which is like fucking gushing blood.
It is actually. It's funny.
Like if you watch this shit on like replay, you will literally see how goofy this kill is, and it's fantastic. It's like the classic, like, hey, I'm here to save your lives, and then I'm gonna like fucking point to my fucking dead.
That is actually really funny.
That's good. I like a good point.
Yeah,
Oh, you
love
all,
that.
yeah, because you're just like, right, like all that.
But Victor Crowley will not let these people just go unfucking victims. He will make sure they're dead. He's gonna stab this guy through the fucking eye, Shane.
Yeah, I actually like that, like sideways.
What does he
hatchet.
fucking kill him with? A hatchet?
The hatchet. That was a hatchet. Then he cuts this girl's fingers off. Of course, he throws an axe directly into her spine so she can't run. And then he cuts
Limbs.
off
Yep.
limb
He's going for
by
limbs.
limb.
Now,
Yep.
if you get your finger cut off that's currently hosting your engagement ring, does that null your engagement? Or do you think it was nulled when the
I think it was nulled when the guy died.
I think it was still good up until the finger.
So was she have married the dead guy?
I mean, like, once your fingers are cut off, you can't wear the ring, right?
Yeah.
So, like, honestly, you could wear a ring, even if your husband's dead, you could wear a ring until your fucking fingers are cut off. Then you really can't wear a ring.
Well, now it's irrelevant because
She's also dead.
And now it's super relevant because he cut off literally every limb that
Like
she
the
has. And
blood.
the blood is flowing through the fucking Honey Island swamp.
flowing. Just imagine how bad this place smells when Crowley's around.
Oh, no, the swamp smells terrible, but also it's fucking great.
Yeah, but also swamp, because swamps just in general smell terrible.
But they're awesome. You're going to tell me that the fucking swamp isn't great?
I didn't say I hate the swamp.
Convince me otherwise.
Bugs.
True. Wear some fucking bug spray.
Yeah.
I don't like bugs.
Dude, you're
You
going to
can't
take...
smell anyway, so what are you worried about?
You're-
I said bugs, not smell.
You're going by these haunted tours that they go on through the first 3 films of this movie, and you're not going to fucking...
You're not going to go there?
I'm not trying to get Victor.
Are you telling me you don't want to solve a very serious sex trafficking ring in the swamp?
No,
I do.
I don't want to go in there.
I
It's
don't.
dangerous.
I almost don't know if I actually believe Shane. This one. I think he would
I
absolutely
think
go.
he's full of
I think we
absolute
would
shit.
all go.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking awesome.
Now you coming on a swamp door?
I'll probably come, man.
Yeah, you see, you're all gonna get Crowleyed.
Bro, you take
Is
your
it worth it?
you take your medicine, you take your bug spray. You gotta be careful, of course. You're not gonna get crowded. You're gonna enjoy the swamp tour.
I think us as a podcast would survive Crowley.
I agree.
No shot.
Crowley
No
would-
one survives Crowley.
I would actually argue Crowley would be on the show with us.
Yeah, he'd come on the pod right here in the middle. Now, of course, he would, squish us because he's a massive hunk.
And he would
but-
call for
I'm
daddy.
pretty sure if Victor Crowley sat here, both our femurs would shatter.
He would call his daddy and it'd be fine.
You think he would be
What was that?
Dada?
Oh
I like
my
the Dada
god!
drop. Do you think Victor would make some cogent points, or he would just kind of?
No, he'd probably just be
Mommy,
How do you
unmake me.
How do you think he would get along with Brian's animals?
he eat them. He actually would decapitate Benny.
No, no.
He 100% would.
I think Vic would be on his best behavior on this fucking pod.
Vic would behave. I agree. Now with the Sabrina show, would Sabrina behave?
Sabrina's the worst character in the entire series.
Wow, I love Sabrina.
You do.
Oh no!
I legitimately
Brian.
love.
Hold on. Are you drunk in saying
No,
that?
this is
Or-
Brian being drunk, but also being true. I think she's fucking great,
Oh my
Man.
god! I could not stand her.
bro. She's fucking hilarious. What's there to hate?
Why is
Oh,
she
that's
so
Sabrina.
fucking mean?
You have to be, because apparently Andrew Wong's a suspected killer.
But they were married. She just comes off bitter.
Yeah, super bitter, but he's super suspicious.
His name was cleared. He was cleared.
Clear.
Bro, you telling me you like that fucking Bob?
I'm not
You
saying
like her hair?
I'm not saying I like the hair. I'm not saying I like the bob. But I like her vibe. I like her accusatory behavior.
I couldn't.
I think you need to accuse.
I couldn't stand
I'll
her.
tell you what. I feel like she's Matt's cup of tea, though.
Well,
Like
that's
Matt
obvious.
would dive tongue deep into that.
Yeah, Matt's all into Sabrina.
Matt would clean her entire
Matt, let's
body
be honest.
off.
Sabrina, yeah or nah?
Nah, she's too much of a bitch.
Whoa!
See, Matt's not shallow. He cares about personality over looks.
It's true, but he is right. She's a fucking raging cunt.
They're obviously going I feel like they're trying to depict like a Wendy Williams.
Yes.
sort
You
of
think
deal.
that's who they were going for?
Maybe, but Sabrina just tells it like it is, bro.
I think Sabrina's better than Wendy.
Yeah, 100%. Sabrina's legit.
She doesn't look at the facts.
She's terrible.
Bro, I'm gonna argue that Andrew Wong's all about the money, bro. He finds out.
So yes, I agree with you.
He finds out he's gonna go to the Honey Island Swamp, $1 million on the table. He's not passing that opportunity. This man's a fucking gold digger.
If I had survived what he survived, there was actually no amount of money that would have got me back to that swamp.
Well, that's what he said, and he turned around.
Yeah, I'm taking the mill. Now, the mill only turned out to be roughly 25,000. But if my fucking publicist says mill, I'm going in the bayou.
You're gonna say you don't meet Sabrina. You're gonna say hi to Sabrina?
I would never say hi to
How much
Sabrina.
would you
That's
pay?
fucking gay, bro.
$1 million.
Nah,
No.
All right, let's transition. Let's transition to subplot.
Yo, how much you paying for a picture with Sabrina?
0.
that's gay.
What about Sabrina Carpenter? Would you pay for a picture with her?
Like $20.
I'm a Matt Carpenter.
She's a famous pop star.
I don't need to give. She has money. Why do I got to give her $20?
It's kind of like when those big corps, like multi-$1,000 corps, are like, "Yo, you should donate."
Yeah, and Shane loves that new album.
Donate to Big Corp.
Well, okay, so the scene is gonna shift to the documentary crew, right?
Yeah, I
The
like
film
the
crew.
girl who has the squeaky voice.
That would be
You-
Rose.
oh, you see her bare ass
Is
here.
that Rose? We see her bare ass.
I legitimately think she's really funny in this movie.
Really?
Let's talk looks, though. You into it?
She's a good-looking girl.
I mean, so you have the documentary crew of characters. I forget the names of their. So I think her name is Rose. Am I
the
wrong?
one is Rose. Then there's
Dude and chick.
dude and chick. They're not really. They're important, but they also
They die way too early. So you have I'm here. So it's Chloe is the red hair chick.
So Chloe,
You have Chloe. You have Alex. And then Rose.
Yeah, so Alex is literally the definition of a nothing burger character.
I mean, yeah, he's just there to be comic relief, I guess.
But he's not even that funny. Actually, I fucking love Dylan.
Dylan's fantastic. Doofy?
Yeah.
Dewey? Is
Yeah.
Doofy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. These characters are like, I thought they would be more involved. They kind of just die early on, except for Rose.
Rose.
And it really is no rhyme or reason why she is like one of the quote unquote final girls.
I honestly, they introduced these characters honestly just to bring Dylan into the movie.
True. Yeah.
And they're also plot fodder to bring Crowley back.
They're plot fodder because they're trying to film the documentary, especially Chloe's characters.
Yes.
Like it's like her thing. He tries to be comic relief, so they get to meet Andrew Wong. They want to meet him as the esteemed survivor of the previous murders. She wants him to be in his film. However, that's not going to really be an opportunity because people are showing their dicks. They want autographs. Their dicks and their tits.
We need to talk about this. So Andrew Wong's doing a book signing, and he signs some tits to start, and then some guy's like flops his dick on the table.
He
And
signs that dick too.
He doesn't sign the dick.
No, but the thing
No.
is, though, this movie had a director's cut where you see all this shit. You see the tits, you see the dick.
Really?
And yeah, on all these streaming services, they cut it out. Apparently, it's this big thing of like, the trope of like you see women's tits, but you don't see dudes' dicks, so they have it like both ways.
So why would the streaming service cut that out?
I don't know, but there's director's cuts apparently.
Oh, well, because
Theatrical cuts, I would say.
that's the weird thing with society. We're allowed to watch like a woman get dismembered, but God forbid someone just shows a dick for 2 seconds.
Or tits. You don't
Like-
yeah. I mean, you don't see the
We're
tits.
so
either.
backwards sometimes. It's very strange.
What's wrong with watching a dick get signed? That's
Yeah,
all
like
good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude.
The theatrical apparently shows all this shit.
Yeah.
Uncut.
So,
Yeah,
like,
but like then we could watch the murder uncensored. That's so weird. This is weird to me.
Shane
yeah.
just got deep, and I like it.
Well, Shane loves a good fucking hefty cock. Let's be honest.
But no, like my point is, if I'm gonna watch a woman get her phone and arm shoved up her vagina and out her mouth, I think I can handle watching someone sign a dude's dick for 5 seconds.
So you're pro.
Right? Am I crazy?
You're pro exposure, so you want to go to like a book signing, see just a bunch of dudes just take their pants off.
Well, I'm just saying, in terms of a movie, I think it's okay if that's shown too. I guess I'm going in terms of a movie. I don't think people should be just outside flopping their dicks on the
Shane,
table.
would you go to an all-dude dick signing?
He would.
No.
That's what I'm getting from this. He
Exactly.
loves seeing
That's
people's
what
dicks.
I took from his
okay.
speech. he
This
just
is
gave.
why I don't try to make points anymore.
What do you mean?
They just get
What are you
twisted back
talking
on
about?
me.
You just love a good fucking flopping cock.
Okay.
You want to suck it.
Okay. So
You want to sit on it.
they
Sign it.
the publicist tells Andrew Yang that like, hey, you'll go back if you go back to the Honey Island swamp, we'll pay you $1 million. So he's like, yeah, I'll go back on the Honey Island swamp. The film crew, they're gonna go to the Honey Island swamp via tour by Dylan. Dylan is going to be an actor in this movie. He starts off by giving his headshots.
He handles
him
the
as a
boat.
construction worker.
He does the boat
He
stuff.
also, yes, he does
He
the
operates
airboat.
the boat.
So they're going to be going and doing the airboating. They get in and they're like scouting filming locations with Dylan. While Andrew Yang is in the plane, it's him, his publicist, his gay guy, his
gay guy?
film guy, his film guy's wife, who I think does film as well.
She does the drowning.
Yeah. Then there's the intern who's just there to get coffee.
She's really
And then,
talented at drowning.
then Adam Green is there as the pilot. I don't know if you knew that Adam Green was one of the two pilots.
I love how he intros himself in these films.
Yeah.
Yes, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wasn't there the writer?
I think the writer was the other. Both the pilots were like tied to the production of the movie.
Got it. I mean, yeah. In any case, they're going to be on this plane. Sabrina's on this plane as well.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention her because she's
Why
such a
is
raging
she-
bitch
I don't
she's
understand why she's on the plane, though.
Because she's
She's the
fucking-
host.
She's great. And we love
of
Sabrina.
the show.
Yeah, she's the host of the show. She's going to do the interview.
Yes.
But she thinks that this is for $20,000. He thinks this is for $1 million. So
Yeah.
there's obviously like that'll be provided later. In any case, now here's the thing: the plane crashes.
Yes.
Now, was this plane crash a result of the swamp or just bad piloting?
I think bad piloting. I actually don't think the plane crash has anything to do with.
You don't think there's any mystique with the plane that dragged this plane down?
I mean, unless you want to
Mystique
say
of the island, I
chanting,
mean?
the chanting maybe from the video resurrecting Crowley at the same time as the plane crashing. Maybe that's not a coincidence, you know.
Margaret Qualley?
Maybe.
She's a person, right?
Yeah, she's an actor.
A Margaret Qualley?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course she is. She's
So-
in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
There you see. There you
She's in
go.
The Substance.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Okay.
Is it good?
I never seen it.
Okay. We'll review it. Yeah, so they're doing their thing. They hear the plane crash, which instantly kills both pilots. I'm like talking wood through the face of like just massacred.
But like for the most part, everybody else is alive.
No.
No, but there's a couple of people dead. But like the dude, the black guy, falls over and dies.
Yeah, so the black guy goes through the door and he is cut in half. You see
Yeah.
all of his insides. And the PA, the intern, he flies out of the plane
Yeah,
and
he falls. Yeah, and they see
he
him fall.
burns up and crashes in.
Everybody else was alive,
Yes, which Mike asked the question, is that possible?
and I would say no.
I think some people would. I think too many people survive.
I think it's the resistance factor of the plane. But like plane crashes, I feel like you're almost 100% gonna die.
So my thought on it, like, so there's 10 people on this charter flight, right? Mm-hmm. My thought, plane crash, all 10 are gone.
I don't know. I think maybe someone would survive. Let's watch this plane crash real quick. So let's really deep dive into plane crash.
I mean,
lore.
I don't think there's much of like a plane crash as much as like it happens and that's
Yeah.
what happens. You know what I mean? Like kind of like a Green Inferno does show them like actually like fall into the jungle.
Yeah.
This movie's more or less cause and effect.
That's true. That's a good point.
Like it just happens and then you have to accept the fact that the plane is
Crashed. Yeah, so 2 people die from the plane crash. So we're left with the 4 people from the movie, which is Dylan, Chloe, Alex, and Rose, and then the other survivors on the plane, which is Andrew Yang, Sabrina, Kathleen, and then the husband and wife.
Yes, which I will give you their names in one moment. It would be Brian Quinn from Impractical Jokers and his wife, Tiffany the Shepherdess.
Wait, that actually is the guy from Impractical Jokers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I love how he's
I didn't-
Austin and Casey.
Did not realize that.
Yeah.
That's actually awesome.
It's a random casting.
Yeah.
He's also my favorite character in Impractical Jokers. Which
When
is
did
weird.
is that show around during this filming?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
It's,
That,
like, huge during
that
the
show's been
filming.
around for like
Oh, that's
ever.
probably why I got the part.
So Rose and Dylan are going to come and check on the plane, and they're going to get in the plane and they're going to try to help the people. While that's going on, Alex and Chloe, right, is her name?
Yeah.
Are going to get eviscerated.
They're gonna get fucking destroyed. And I guess for me, I thought they were more of main characters. So it did sure shock me.
I was shocked Chloe died.
When both of the filmmakers who were looking to be with Andrew Young were killed before they even get to meet Andrew Young.
Yes. So Alex, he's gonna get the back half of a hammer through his eyes.
Out of his eyes. And then he does this thing where like he uses the hammer to gouge out like his fucking throat, which pulls through his fucking face.
Yeah, and rips his head off.
Rips his head off. It's crazy.
Insane.
Fucking Victor Crowley.
And then Chloe is going to run back to the plane, but Victor Crowley's going to catch up. He's going to smash her face through the windshield of the plane, which is insane. Probably should have killed her because that is so much force to do that.
And uses her body as bait.
Yes.
This is a Predator tactic.
It is.
I've been watching the Predator series. This is something the Predator would do.
And we all know Brian, super Predator. He knows all about predators, so he knows how this works.
Oh, look, I love a good Predator. I wouldn't say I was a super Predator.
I wouldn't call him a super predator.
You're the Predator
I would.
of the...
Like if Brian was like hunting a human, he'd be pretty good at it.
I'm not like, if I was hunting a human, I would definitely take instruction from Shane Smith.
Yes, the ultimate super predator.
The
Shane
super
Smith.
predator, the
That's
cerebral assassin.
That's
Yes.
crazy. No, I'm not Triple H. I'm not
the one behind the 1 to 8, maybe 14.
So like Shane's hunting like say an Indian.
Yeah.
You think
that's a guarantee.
You think he's not gonna kill?
That's crazy.
Shane would go to the edge of the earth to kill.
So this happens. Her head's through. She's bait now. They're gonna like obviously panic because the one girl's drowning. Like we said, Austin's gonna eventually try to get out of the plane because Kathleen runs out first because she has her panic attack.
Oh, my brain fell off.
So Kathleen, Austin gets his fucking scalped, and then his brain falls out. His scalp falls on his wife's face.
And she's literally in like her plane seat belt, like just fucking face in water.
Yeah.
This whole entire film, and it never gets better for her, unfortunately.
No.
Don't want to spoil it. She has a very good chance of being my vote for the Necro.
So you're saying she dies?
It's a pretty brutal kill. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So Kathleen then she's trying to get service on her phone. And Victor Crowley is going to obviously cut her arm off and then take her arm, still holding the phone, and shove it up her...
This was going to be my Necronomicon
This is mine,
kill,
too.
because like he literally takes her arm, which is holding a cell phone, and somehow like shoves it up and maintains the integrity of the arm through her pussy mouth.
Yes, because it goes through the pussy and ends up out the mouth.
And
the phone is still there on.
It's kind of nuts.
It's insane. So then Crowley's like, all right, I got 2 kills with my bait, so let me just stomp this girl's face off. So he just stomps Chloe's face into the ground.
Oh, this shit's smashed.
Smash. Just fucking smash. So now we're down to just a couple of characters, because literally right after this, Crowley's going to jump on top of the plane.
Yeah. Oh, interjection, please. Can I interject?
Go.
Oh, fucking...
Permission to interject?
Yeah, inner.
One of the Hatchet like staples is that they'll go through like 50 minutes of story and kill everybody in 20 minutes.
Yes.
Literally just every single fucking movie.
Yes, because once one dies, it's rapid succession. Everyone dies.
That's true. How do you think the other Impractical Jokers felt about him getting this role? You think they were jealous?
No, I think they probably loved it.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that they're supportive.
What happened to those dudes?
So Joe kind of fell off. He took time off.
Is that Joe?
The other guy,
Sal.
Sal is just like, he's in the stand-up game and this podcast that he's super successful. But the other guy, Murray, apparently he's like an author. He does like a lot of things too. So they're all like successful in their own route.
The show that put True TV on the map, I feel.
That and March Madness.
Yep.
And now.
Cops.
Yep. And Operation Repo.
Yeah. And Steven Seagal, Lawman.
Yep. And NCAA fucking March Madness.
What were you going to say?
Oh, I got nothing.
Oh. I thought you had like a point.
Well, I
Now
mean,
you should have known.
Me with a point?
I should have fucking known, right?
this movie takes place in the Honey Island Swamp, but a bulk of these characters takes place on the fucking plane that has crashed. Casey, which is Austin, who has died's wife, is gonna drown.
Yeah. And it's actually like Dylan holds her hand while she's drowning.
It's so sad. Like,
really is,
Promise you,
though.
you're not gonna die. She just slowly fucking succumbs to the drowning.
And then Dylan's just fucking screaming while it happens. I actually like legitimately like I know like all these people die and a lot don't deserve. I felt fucking horrendous for her while she was drowning. Like,
Also,
Yeah,
she's
pregnant.
she's pregnant.
Yeah, death for two. I mean,
Pregnant.
it's super cerebral. It's very sad.
That's a double kill by the water.
Well, Victor Crowley's got like 70 kills in these movies.
The water needed at least one.
Well, yeah, he's got a shit ton of kills. Which is why I was asking, like, you think it's the curse of Crowley, but you seem to think of that it's just like a classic plane crash.
Yeah, it could be Crowley curse.
Also, why the fuck is there a video on YouTube that contains essentially the curse that brings him to life?
Doesn't shock me that's on
Why
YouTube.
is that on YouTube?
There's probably plenty of curses on YouTube.
Again, if you watch the third movie, Crowley's not supposed to be a thing anymore. Mary Dunstan fucking shoots his ashes and like
He's dead.
ends him. So like they never really truly describe why he's back.
It's just that curse. When the curse is read on YouTube, he comes back to life
I
because of
think
the
it's like
curse.
10 years and the curse just brings him back.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of nuts. It's really not too much backstory more than like that.
No. So now that the plane is sinking and Crowley is officially doing that Crowley thing where he has the sand belt.
He uses that in like almost every movie.
Yeah, the belt sander. And he's like trying to get into the plane via that.
I feel like Crowley would be able to open this plane door. He wouldn't need a sand.
There's no handle.
Well, he's got like limitless strength, dude.
Yeah, but there's nothing to grip.
I feel like he could just punch it open.
I mean, they've never proved he could just punch through metal because that hasn't happened.
This man's ripped.
He is.
Overalls.
He is.
Like
He needs his belt sander though.
Of course.
So they come with the plan that they're going to turn the engine on while the others try to escape through
plan
the
is
bottom of the plane.
Turn the engine on and throw him into the propeller.
Yes.
That's like the cohesive plan to stop Victor Crowley and the curse of Crowley.
Yes.
The curse Crow.
So Dylan stays on the plane to do that while the other three sneak out through the hole at the back of the plane.
And contemplate life.
Yeah, but Crowley's going to see them.
Of course. That's the thing about Crowley.
He knows the swamps like the back of his mutated hand.
100%. The Honey Island Swamp is his zone of terror.
Yeah.
Yes.
No one is going to do anything on that swamp without his knowing.
Facts. So
You think he has cameras in the swamp?
no.
I think he has a personal camera.
I think he.
This
Yeah.
man has such good field vision. Like he'd be a great quarterback. He'd read through his progressions and find the right target.
Think about the fucking cannon that guy has.
Incredible. Cannon.
So who has better vision, Victor Crowley or the guy in 13 cameras?
Great thing you
Okay,
brought that up.
first thing
But
I
like,
wanna
Victor
say-
Crowley doesn't need the fucking cameras.
He doesn't need it. 13 cameras, fucking good movie.
Great
One of the
movie.
worst ever made.
Okay, that's just a gay opinion, and we're not going to listen to it any longer.
Oh, it's horrible.
I seen
Anyway,
that guy in a movie recently, by the way.
You just what?
I seen that guy in a movie recently.
Really? How was he in it? Weird?
Yes, actually.
Rose is going to hide in the tree. Andrew Young's going to try to go back for Dylan. But Sabrina, she's going to hide, but her phone is going to make a loud noise. Victor Crowley's going to find her. Victor Crowley's going to give her that little like head smush. Like he breaks her jaw, right?
Yeah, he rips her jaw off, Shane. Like her jaw is like kind of detached.
Yeah.
And then like obviously he's going to murder her with a hatchet.
Yeah, he cuts her head off, right?
Yeah. And
I kind of want her death to be even more brutal.
oh, that's so terrible. I love Sabrina. She's great.
Mike, did you want her death to be more brutal?
So initially I did. Once again, Brian being the light
Thank you.
has brought me onto Team Sabrina.
I love Sabrina.
That's insane.
I'm a
Great
big-
talk show.
That's insane. You're way too flip-floppy.
No, the thing is like that, like we're supposed to have all this sympathy for like Andrew Wong. We're really not sure.
Is he a good guy?
Yeah, we're not
Is
really
he really
sure.
though? Is he, Shane?
No.
Profiting off the death of tens of people?
I mean, he clearly is profiting. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, no. Andrew Young's not a hero or a good guy. He lies in his book about trying to save people when he just hid in the
You're just saying he's innocent of the crimes.
Yeah, of course.
And Sabrina's all she's doing is asking questions.
Yeah, well, she ain't going to be asking many questions without a head or jaw.
I mean, she's not because Victor
Get
Crowley.
that fist away from me.
Victor Crowley rips that shit off. But the thing is, like, Matt was trying to fuck. And I
definitely
think it's
was.
unfair for you not to let this guy like, fucking go nuts.
Let him
the
fuck.
guy could go nuts. It doesn't mean she isn't a raging con.
Okay, well, her jaw's ripped off. And she's
dead
murdered.
because her head's
yeah.
ripped off.
That's
Sliced off.
Like this stupid motherfucker. He sees nothing but zeros and dollar signs. He knows he shouldn't go back
So
here.
do you.
He That's true though.
You said you would go back.
If you don't commit the crime, you at least know this place is a fucking death trap. And he
Right.
goes back for a mill.
But that was my point. I was saying I would never go back, and you're like, I would go back for
You're
a mill.
throwing out all these wild accusations. Did I ever say that?
Yeah, we literally could roll back the tape. We're not going to, but when we listen back when this episode airs, I'm going to be like, hey, Mike, go to the 15-minute marker where you say you go back to the Honey Island Swamp for 15 mil or whatever it was.
It's not 15 mil. It's 1 mil.
Well, Mike probably go back for 100
$100 like dollars?
pesos, not even dollars.
What does that
chance.
translate to?
Probably like 4 cents.
No one's going to the fucking Honey Island Swamp, which is a virtual
crazy.
death trap over the last, I don't know, the sequence is like back to back to back. All this is like 10 years after.
Yeah.
It's been a fucking death trap. You know it's bad.
I'm going to convert pesos real quick.
All right, we're doing a peso conversion because this is what we are on this podcast at this point.
This pod.
For sure. Victor Crowley fucking throws Rose, by the way. Fucking throws her.
He does give her a good toss.
You love that
54
toss.
cents.
See? You would go back for 54 cents.
I wouldn't.
This movie's going to wrap up literally in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing a peso conversion.
Everything happens so fucking fast. And it's not like Andrew, like he has like a flare gun and he shoots Victor Crowley in the face with a flare gun.
Yeah, and then he does try to knock him into the propeller thing, but he holds on.
My problem though,
Go.
they try to make like Rose like the Mary Beth Dunstan of this movie. I don't see it. I don't think her character is remotely attached to Victor Crowley. Like Mary
No.
Beth Dunstan, her father was involved.
Yeah.
So it made sense. Rose's character makes no sense to why she's where she is.
Yeah, I guess it was just a random character to keep alive.
Right, 'cause-
Like, it was more so like a surprise, like
But
Rose is the survivor.
They give her this arc of like having to be able to punch him in the face and
Yeah.
like get strangled. Like I don't see her as a final. Like Dylan, yes.
Dylan's amazing.
Not Rose though.
Yes.
Dylan will sacrifice himself now to save everyone because Dylan is going to run at Victor Crowley and he's going to knock himself and Victor Crowley into
The engine,
the jet
yeah.
engine, killing both of them. And it's epic. And Dylan is such a hero.
Yeah.
And I do love that it cuts off the movie with Andrew Young just yelling "fuck."
How do you feel about because they do that in every movie. But like how do you feel about like the the Dylan and Rose love story throughout this movie?
I kind of love it.
And how he's basically like, I can't do anything else until we hook up.
yeah, I actually kind
Do
of
you think
love
that
it.
deserves a passion bump?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Especially because he died.
He's like, you're the most beautiful woman. She's like, I have a cock. He's like, you're still beautiful. Let's hook up. That is literally what happened.
That's what
That's
love
true
is.
love.
But that's what happened.
Love is hooking up with a woman with a cock.
She's like, yo, bro, I have a dick poking out of these short denim shorts. And he's like, yo, let's hook up. And it happens. And he fucking sacrifices himself for her and Andrew.
Yeah.
And then he yells, fuck, and the movie's over.
But there is the ending stinger. So we cut back after a few credits
Sting me.
where Andrew and Rose are being escorted out of the Honey Island Swamp. They're the lone survivors. But then they say that Victor Crowley may be back, and we get Mary Beth Dunstan still alive. Daniel Harris cocking a shotgun, ready for Victor Crowley 5, which never happens.
Okay, I will be honest with you. There is no substitute for Mary Beth Dunstan in
Agreed.
the series. She is so phenomenal.
Agreed.
She should be in every single movie
Agreed.
as a main character.
It's almost why there should be a 5th one just to end the story with her.
Agreed. She needs to be in it. Even if she dies, whatever, she needs to be in the movie. She is so great. Like Danielle Harris is obviously she's phenomenal, but this character is phenomenal from the second movie on.
Yeah. I
Fantastic in the last two
completely agree. And that is the end of the Hatchet series as of now. There has never been a sequel, so we have finally wrapped up one of our series.
I don't know if there will be. This movie's 8 years old. Like,
Yeah,
where's the sequel?
I think it's over too.
I think it was meant to be a sequel. There wasn't any though.
Yeah,
There definitely was, because why else would you have this ending?
the ending. I agree, but I'm okay with this because now we actually could do something different during Halloween next year.
Okay.
Because we've been doing the Hatchets the whole time. So
You're
now-
sick of the Hatchet.
No, I'm just saying.
We've
like,
been
it's
doing it in the
nice.
last 3 years, yeah.
Yeah, we got
Or
something
4
new.
years,
We got
yeah.
something fresh we could throw in.
Actually, maybe 4 years. We've been doing that every
Yeah.
single year until we wrapped up this series.
So I loved it though. I thought Hatchet was a lot of fun. The whole series.
I'm gonna miss old Vic.
Me too. I am going to give this movie a 6. I think it's, like Brian said, I do think it's probably the weakest of the series. I still enjoyed it though. I mean, if Hatchet's going to do one thing, man, it's going to give you memorable ass kills. And seeing a phone thrown up a vagina and out a mouth, I've never seen it before. I'm seeing it now. That girl drowning, absolutely horrific. Not graphic at all. It might be the most horrific kill in the whole series.
It's actually, no joke, pretty sad.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Actually felt bad for her.
Yes, agreed. And the characters in this, like, I mean, obviously Sabrina was a raging cunt, but she's a good character. Dylan is one of my favorite characters in the series. Like, yeah, and just the whole thing. I enjoyed it all. So I'm gonna give it a 6. It's because it's still not as good as the other ones.
Where are you thinking for this one? Like, honestly, like, what do you think? You think a 6? You think a 7? You think a 5? Like a 4?
5's too low. 4 is way too low. I'm gonna go a 7 though.
Wow, you're going above Shane.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because I like being on top of him.
that's fair. I like that. That's cute.
So my favorite part of this movie, of this series as a whole, is it knows what it is.
Yep.
And it doesn't try to be anything else. It's over the top. It's goofy. It's fun. It's never boring. This movie could have and should have, outside of the end scene, been starred by the great Daniel Harris, but
Agreed.
it suffers a little bit because of that. Other than that, this movie leans more into the comedy aspect, I felt, more than the other ones. Do you agree with that?
I feel like they heavily relied on it.
Heavily. But I was okay with it because, again, this movie knows what it is. Good deaths. Victor Crowley in fucking overalls, jacked up. Doesn't really get much better than that.
Agreed.
7.
Okay, I'm harsh on this one. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Okay. Now that I did enjoy the movie, I'm going 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ryan.
On the
Ryan.
premise of, like, really movies felt forced to me. Like, I feel like it really didn't need to happen. I enjoyed it. It was fun. You know, obviously I love senseless killing in the bayou. Don't get me wrong. Didn't love the characters as much as I loved them in the other series. I feel like the other characters are just, like, way better. Each one had a purpose of being there. Besides, like, Andrew Wong and Sabrina, like, I really didn't feel like anybody needed to be here. They were just there just for fodder. Kind of seemed like really forced to me, and like it seemed like Andrew, the director, I was like reading on some stuff, he wanted to do this movie, like it seemed like to just give tribute, because he loved doing horror movies, for the recent deaths of like George Romero, and wanted to do like a Wes Craven tribute. I don't know if this movie like really felt like a sequel, more or less like just a tribute, and for that, like, I just didn't feel like it was sensible. I feel like it was just forced, which I'm not like, I'd rather it be there than not, but see, I can't give it like a 7 for that. You know, I can't give it like a higher rating. It just felt kind of like there.
Okay, so you're saying it's forced, and I'm over here begging for a 5th one.
I mean, look, again, would I prefer 5th to not having one? Of course. But like, if we're just going to say like, oh, the guy just comes back after he's completely murdered, like, you know.
Well, now at this point that he's gone through the fucking plane.
Bro, I will admit, I'm a piece of shit. I suck.
How would they
just
bring
call
him
it
back
like it is.
again, though? Are they going to go
You
the whole
can't.
Necronomicon
You couldn't
again?
even bring him back for this movie. Like, it's
Actually,
classic retcon.
didn't hate how they got him back. It's a bit, you know.
It was nonsensical. It was just like, okay, well, it's 10 years later. Let's just bring him back. Like, there's no true reason to bring him back. He's dead.
Words
the
in
curse is
Latin.
over in the third one. Like, why is he back?
The voodoo curse. They recited it at the swamp, and it just brings them back.
And they're gonna take a fucking plane down. They're gonna be
That
on
one,
the plane.
like I said, I don't know if there's a correlation between the plane going down and the curse, or if there was just a
All right,
mechanical.
I'm not trying to be harsh. I enjoyed the movie for what it was. It's one of those just like movies that's fun to watch. I just like, I'm trying to rationalize it. Maybe I'm thinking too deeply. It just didn't feel like it should have existed. But I liked it. I still give it a higher rating.
Yeah, no, I mean, so 6, 7, 5. Matt, where do you fall?
Did you have a good time watching it? I feel like
enjoyed
this
it.
movie is just a good time.
Yeah, it is. It's popcorn.
having a good time.
I
It's
enjoyed
fucking
it, and
popcorn.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I'm not going to reiterate everything I said, but it's always good to know where they stand. Like, they know where they stand in terms of like comedy aspect. But I do agree, they definitely tried to dig in a little more on the comedy more.
This movie's got the Scream effect, right? That the
Yeah.
series where like every movie is the same concept.
Yes,
Same movie over and over.
but it's always entertaining.
It's entertaining, but I would argue the series is nowhere near as clever as Scream.
No, Scream's
So, like,
significantly better
like,
overall.
So like this movie's just throwing movies out, and it's the same concept, but it's funny and it's clever. You know, I mean, like it's the same thing, except for this movie. I feel like attached from the first three, this movie doesn't have like there is no like going back to the swamp because we need to take him down because the curse continues. This is like the curse just like
Restarts.
and re-jumps.
Yeah, the curse restarts.
He's not supposed to be there.
No. Well, that's the thing. I think technically at the end, what if they technically could make another one, because if you don't kill his ashes, I guess he still would come back the next night. Because he comes back every night regardless of what you do to his body.
It would make more sense for them to make a sequel now than for one of them to make this sequel.
Right, because his body just reforms from night to night.
Correct.
So he would just come back regardless.
Every day is basically he relives the same trauma.
You just basically, by killing him there, you get to survive the night.
Yeah. I guess for me, like my biggest critique, and I thought that I liked it's a 5. It's not like a bad review. It's average for me. I just like I needed them to make more sense of bringing him back, I guess.
Okay. That's fine. All right. Well, I mean, we're not always going to agree because we never do. So, yeah. All right. So we got 2 6s, a 5 and a 7. So, I mean, we're all in the general ballpark, you know. There's no like big gap.
I mean, the movie still has great kills.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take away from the kills. The kills are great.
So let's talk kills, because now we're going to go Necronomicon, and I'm sticking with Kathleen because that kill is insane.
Kathleen is... yeah, I agree. I agree. That kill is crazy.
Yeah. Mike,
I mean, I was going to go with, you know, the only character in the series I've ever felt sympathy for.
Yeah, Austin's boo. I can't remember her name now, but it doesn't matter. She's not in it. So,
Yeah, but
what
in terms of like an actual kill,
yeah,
she dies, right? But she just drowns.
she drowns,
She literally just
So
drowns.
that's the
slowest
she's dead, but she
fashion.
doesn't get killed.
but it's horrific.
It's brutal.
It's literally horrific.
It also has nothing to do with Victor Crowley.
No, and that's what makes it even scarier.
Right.
Hey, Slenderman.
So in terms of like a classic Crowley kill, what you guys are saying is,
Yeah,
it's up there.
it's up. It's insane. So with that,
Something else was up there too.
yeah, I'm going to talk about it right now. Kathleen, you were a horrible publicist. You lied to your client literally at every stop. You didn't notice when he had to sign a dick. You were terrible at your job, but you were really good at getting cell service.
Mm-hmm.
She knew you couldn't get cell service in a plane. She knew you had to get outside, and she didn't care that Victor Crowley was out there. She was going to run out there and get that cell service to save her client, right? That's why she did it, because she was brave.
You getting service in the bayou though? Like
If
period?
you hold it up enough, you might. So, like,
Okay.
that's why I think Victor Crowley was trying to help her,
Yeah.
because he cut her arm off, but then he shoved it up through her mouth to try and maybe get it a little bit higher for her.
Do you remember that one Victor Crowley kill where he had that extended chainsaw to kill people?
Oh my God,
Imagine
insane.
having his extended fucking cell service just like going up better service.
He might be able to get it with that.
fucking chainsaw.
Victor Crowley, man, the people. That's all I'm gonna say. So Kathleen, welcome to the Necronomicon. And that is our second review of Halloween. Now we have obviously basically only done sequels so far. We did Halloween 6, we did Victor Crowley.
Okay.
So where are we going next?
I know exactly where we're going next
Good.
because we're gonna go more haunty.
Yes, we're gonna actually do something cool for Halloween. We're gonna talk haunted houses.
We used to do houses October, Bill. We did 2 of them.
Yeah.
the only 2.
Yeah,
honestly.
so we're
haunted
going
houses,
back
baby.
traditional. We're going to do a haunted house movie. We did Hellfest already too, right?
Hellfest we've done.
Yeah, so now it's time to get really spooky, and we're going to do the movie Haunt.
Yes.
A very good enclosed movie, like just in a haunted house, one location. Got creepers everywhere. What are you going to do about them? It's real scary. So we're the Final Podcast signing off, and we will see you next week when we discover, can the abusive boyfriend be the hero?
That's a fact, actually. Like, that's where this movie puts us, 100%. I think this movie's on Amazon, so like, definitely tune in for next week. We're going to do some fucking haunt, bro, because this Halloween is spooky season. We're doing haunted houses, baby. please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, if you haven't already, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're on all the podcast listening platforms. And we will be back next week for some spooky season, some haunted houses. We'll be reviewing Haunt. We'll see you there.
Daddy.